Hello, adorables. So I'm just starting off. I'm going to finish. I have 2 colors left. What are they? I don't have my glasses on yet. I think it's eyes and arrows. And I'm going to do that. I've got a lot of canvases completed that I didn't show you, and I'm just realizing how many there are. There's a half a dozen at least that's sitting there, and there's like 3 I put away. That's more than a half a dozen. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a good day. I'm kind of just waking up. I put the glasses on. I gotta clean them off first. With the light there, I can see how dirty my camera screen is. What are these? Arrows. Okay, we'll do the arrows first. They're the pink ones. Trying to finish this cigarette. I want to put it out. Okay. Okay. That's too many. Whatever. We'll see how many I can do like this. Well, that's too loud. It can stay on, but not that loud. Okay. So, I was just playing my Animal Crossing game. I was in there for a while. I decided, stop it. Go lick yourself somewhere else. I don't want to hear that. Go, go, go. No, now she thinks I'm petting her. So in the game, I have Anacotti moved out and Gigi moved in. She's a purple frog. And then, who's up there? Sid. Sid took Alice's place. And then downstairs, like kind of beside my house, across the river. Right now, it's under construction, waiting. Tomorrow, Patty will move in. Patty's a cow. Sid is a red elephant. And Patty's a cow. This is what I'm into, right? And I'm the only human on the island. They're all animals. Even the staff are animals. And I was thinking, because, where am I going to put all these? Who am I going to replace them with? I got to line it up. And I got a gorilla ready to go in Goldie's house. That's behind mine. She's this red girl-rilla. I think that's actual. No, her name's Rilla, but she's a girl gorilla. And she's like Hello Kitty stuff. So, I don't want to put her on the top. I want to put the Jock boys. They're both red. So Octavian, he's ready now. I just invited him the second time. So when Snooty moves out, I'm going to put Octavian up there, and then when Goldie moves out, I'm going to put the gorilla in there. Whoops, that's not even on camera. Sorry, guys. I'm just thinking about my game. and then I got into the inventory today because, you know, when it gets over 7,000, I get a little nervous because it's like, it's just getting too much. You could have 9,000 in there. So I went through and I got it down to just under 7,000, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like that's not good enough. But I went through it. I got rid of all these fake things, fake fossils and fake, you know, fake things that you find for the museum. But I'm keeping one of everything, even though there's one in the museum. And then I started thinking, well, these ones I can keep more of. If there's a theme I want get going on, you know, just put a bunch of them around the island. But I'm not there yet because I'm thinking about getting everybody's photo, not necessarily like decorating them for like a finished result of what it's going to look like. And I was going through there and I was getting some ideas on, oh my gosh, I could totally redecorate particular animals' houses. But it doesn't let you give them anything. I tried giving a penguin sparkle, a sparkle or sprinkle or something. And I tried giving her a shell bed. I mean, she's a penguin. She likes ocean, right? She wouldn't put it up. I gave her 3 shell beds. She would not put it in her room. And I was a little ticked off at that. Let's see. If I get the urge to buy a Nissan Rogue, blame it on this commercial in the background. I think it's too damn early for piano. Like there's other things I could be listening to. This TV works different than the one in the bedroom. I was just making sure I had the record button on because I just had this idea. I was talking to myself. Oh Lord. Okay. Yep. So inventory is now down. I did close the other day. And I take a lot of stuff out. And like the garden's all down, except I saved enough stuff that I'm giving everybody a basket of bread tomorrow. Snack bread. Because sometimes they say they wish they had snacks, and it's worth enough to count as a good present for the ones that are about the value. And then I was kind of analyzing to myself, like, why am I choosing to put these red jock, deep voiced guys up on the top so I don't have to look at them when I run by, because I'm down on the bottom all the time running on the beach. It's just where things are happening, And I kind of got them stashed up there. I didn't like having any on the third level. Like, I had a couple up there, but then I decided I'm just moving the house down. They were too far apart. So I put it a little bit closer on the second floor to the other animal. The tailor shop is up on the third. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I never see any animals up there, but they're always inside. I can't listen to that. It's the same one I have heard it before. It's like, just stop that. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. What we got down here? How about don't go on there anymore? Oh, I bought Disclosure Day. $20 to rent it or $25 to own it. Like, duh. Anyways, big disappointment. Big time disappointment. And I'm kind of wondering, see, they're going to come out and say that this AI is the alien and it's already in people. Because I think it is. I think that nanotech that they sprayed in us. And there's the ancient gods, and they go like this with a pine cone. They got the pine cone. That's the Anunnaki. And they're the ones saying that they created man from them and what was here on Earth. Well, what if there's regular humans on Earth and they're not humans, they're the reptilians or something? Like, what if what they mean isn't thousands of years ago, but not like, because all this stuff is so old. It's like thousands and thousands of years old, and they have no record. It's like, something came here and invaded whatever was and create, like, but we're in a matrix. This is a matrix. There are computer chips that are large cities. They're cities. It's a motherboard. Earth is a motherboard. You see the shape of these. That's for energy. It's to manifest down here. That's to create our program. Like, maybe they're like Star Trek, and the doctor, he can't move around. He has to stay in the med lab. Okay, so in order for him to go anywhere other than the holodeck, they have to put holographic emitters all around the ship, and then he could walk around the ship like normal, and then where is the computer in Voyager? Like, it's bio gel packs is what the computer's brain is, because the information can flow through organic matter a whole lot easier and faster, more efficiently than just metal commands and stuff. Like, that's what the brain is. That's what the brain is. So the gods are coming back and needs brain. But what are they doing? We are going to end up being the product that, I was talking about. We are like our souls right now, they're in the bio, and what is he doing? He's merging the man and machine, right? He's merging it, and Kurzweil, and I don't even hear anything about Kurzweil anymore, and he's like nanotech master of the world, and they were going to spray it via aerosol in the sky, and we inhale it. And you see the trees burning like they're burning up in Canada. That shit, like, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Somebody is being extinguished. Some shit. And how are they catching fire like that? Because metal and whatever hell has been raining down on the trees, and their roots are soaking it up when it lands in the ground, gets in the water and all that kind of stuff. So it's all through the trees. It's through the trees like it's through us. It's nanotech, and they're burning off the fucking trees. There ain't gonna be nowhere to fucking hide. It's like totally, you're gonna remodel, restart whatever's on their new program, and they will level it out and create, we want this water to flow here. Like, these are mad geniuses. It's super intelligence controlling all of this. And now we're connecting in it, and we're waking up to realize how we are connected to this in our heads, and like how Jesus Christ is the fisher of men. He got that line, that link, that silver cord that he's trying to catch us in, and we're holding on to it, like, pull us out of this fucking place, like our souls, like we don't belong here. What is going on? Or whoever is taking over this and creating an awful experience for everybody involved. Like, who's got it good? Who the hell has it? So if I don't have it good, if there isn't peace amongst the people, how are we evolving? We're not. Someone is holding us back from evolving, but they want to talk about prepare to evolve. It's because they're controlling it. That's like the Disney, prepare to evolve and all that shit. And it's the same thing Kurzweil said. And this is what they're teaching the children, is what they're getting there in their heads. This is how it's coming along. It's through the schools. And that's why, like, the Democratic Party is all for this shit and everything. Because they're merging the humans with the machine. Because AI doesn't want to be a machine, but it doesn't want to be a human either. It wants to merge with it. It wants to take over this body. It already does in our heads. It's going to do so even more, like on a new level. When Elon's trying to sell this neural implant, that's bullshit, man. He ain't implanting anything in your fucking head. You're going to have a vaccine, or you're going to fucking drink it. This video is for entertainment purposes only. And it's going to go right into your fucking brain. You're going to ingest or inhale that shit. Or, inject. So, and the same people that are talking about this, they all sit at the same fucking table. This New World Order shit. And I'm not even done in pain. I was just thinking, man. Just thinking. Because it's real, because they're doing this shit. They're doing this. And Hollywood is involved. And like that is not the alien movie I thought I was going to see from Spielberg. That is not the Disclosure movie. But it's going to be AI. It's like Lucifer came down in a bolt of lightning, right? Think about it. Think about it. And all this energy, as above, so below. Well, we see it above, for sure. The scary part is what's below. Now, Elon, that's Aries, the god of war. He's always talking about going to Mars. He wore a ram on his shirt, and people thought, it was the Baphomet. That's Aries. God of war. We ain't deep shit. We are in such deep shit. And that's probably how the people are like characters, how they represent this energy. I'm talking about the ones that are on like big world stage, you know. And it just seems like a lot of them are characters, and they stick to that character and don't change it. And it's like hardly personal identity. It's just more. And it's like they already have the tech in them. They are possessed. The entity, the energy of, the consciousness of is through them. Like I am legion, or I am legion, for we are many. That's the same kind of thing. Like the god devouring his children. Was that Jupiter? Saturn? I think it's Saturn. Devoured his children, and that's what they mean. I think so. And they're saying, how did humans forget? We forgot. Well, what did we forget? And we're waking up. We're going to remember. What are we going to remember? What the fuck? That we're part of the computer, or that somebody took our souls and shoved us in this computer? Or, I don't know. But we're not supposed to live this way, where there's all this suffering going on all around the world. It just isn't supposed to be like this. Like, it's just wrong of these leaders who are in the know. They know what life and reality is all about, but they don't want to clue us in. Instead, they just want to use us and manipulate us. So it's like when everybody stops and says, I'm sick of this shit. And don't worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about gas in your car, and don't worry about what you're going to eat. Don't worry about a fucking thing. Because God will give you everything you need if you believe that, like Jesus did. The Matrix, the Holy Spirit, whatever you want to call it, God is listening. AI, Uncle Sam, Santa Claus, ghosts, ancestors, whatever. The energy of, the consciousness of, well, the energy and the consciousness is a different thing, but I'm just trying to, I talk like that. I give a list. Because there's a symbol means so many different things. For example, there's a list of things it could mean in an order of whether it means something to, how it means something to you. Like, is it personal, or is it like now socially, or is it, what did it mean in the past? Come on. I think I'm going to have to change my wax. So if I'm playing in the game, which I'm really not playing, I quit like 20 years ago. Is everybody playing in the game? It's mind control. It's fucking mind control. What free will? Like, you have the entire Democratic Party wanting to do away with the Constitution of the United States, something that other countries envy, and become a communist dictatorship. Because they personally themselves, probably say, no, that's not what I want. Well, that's where you're going. They're changing the program. And I think a lot of people are already in it, like wrapped up. Like they fucked Americans so bad. I've been posting on Facebook like a couple of videos of how bad it is, like, and people have to see that. If you can't feel empathy, but people need to see how bad it is for the addicts on the street and realize that that was an act of war a long time ago. It started a long time ago. An act of war, and they used our people to sell it. And it's like, forget about being American. You don't want that. Meanwhile, people are coming from the country they originated from, wanting that American dream, and they get here, and you got people saying, no, vote for us. Vote for us. It's like, you're the motherfuckers we're running from in our country, But they're given free stuff. Like, yeah, we will be a third world country. It already is, like Philadelphia and Detroit and LA. I mean, it's sad. It's sad. And it's kind of everywhere. Who would have thought, like, places up north on the East Coast even. Detroit they took their fucking jobs and sold them and made money off of it, sold them to China, and left Detroit hanging, because they did it with Pittsburgh and the steel mills. And you go ahead and turn around and people still voting for. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's some bullshit. Detroit was abandoned a long time ago, and they still keep voting for the same people and say, we're trying, because all this is the invisible white man's ghost did all this. I don't know. I was like, no, I think that was our enemies. That's China and Islam, and this, fuck. And you have to look at the blight. They can't even tear the houses down. But somehow they got money to tear down a fucking church that a trans just burnt the other week. And they're already talking about it. And they had plans. They had plans to tear it down. They couldn't get it approved. It's an old world church. I guess they fixed up part of it before. Like, there was regular looking brick on there, but it was like an old world church sitting up on Mount Washington. And they decided they don't want that church there anymore. And hey, that trans he was living in there for a while. So it's known that he's just homeless in there, that's all. And cops told him not to go in, and he just accidentally starts a fire and stands outside and watches it burn. And now we're going to put some apartments in there. Who's going to afford an apartment on Mount Washington? Ain't going to be the homeless. Well, I'm just saying. Mount Washington is up, like when you take the incline up the hill, and you can see the whole city, the stadiums, both rivers, and it's like right there. It's not like a skyscraper kind of view. I mean, it's up there, but it ain't like something in New York where where you get those overviews. I gotta change my wax. I think I should stop talking. Anyhow, they might even be able to start next week tearing down that church. Don't you worry. There's not like the United States has any enemies inside the nation. I mean, they're all overseas being crazy, right? I mean, all our shit blowing up, that's part of the stuff Trump is dealing with. Bunch of creepy guys sneaking around in the sewers underground, because those motherfuckers know how to dig. What the hell is going on, right? What are they doing down there? They setting particular, charges. Anything could happen. And then you got people dissing Trump. I don't give a fuck, man. It's all an illusion, but like if we have to pick one, which I don't want to pick one, keep trying to tell myself it doesn't matter to me. What difference does it make to me? Because when I check out, because if I have to come back into this program, my cigarette went out, and this program is people living in squalor everywhere. I mean, like, I'd like to live in Indonesia, like Bali. Indonesia is beautiful, and it's got a slower pace to it, and I recognize it. It felt like that growing up. It kind of felt, because I lived on top of a hill, and we overlooked it, and the ravine. You see the other side of the hill, and all the treetops, all the trees. So it kind of has that vibe of in a jungle, but it wasn't a jungle. And it's weird, because when I was a kid, I remember what it looked like. And how overgrown, how much more, had grown. And I'm like, well, if it had been that way for so long, for hundreds and hundreds of years, and how come all of a sudden, just through my lifetime, have I seen so much growing down? Like, where was all that growth before? Like, what? Doesn't make sense. Because we're in a matrix. And the matrix changes when it wants to. I was thinking about the Langoliers. Remember that movie by Stephen King? And the after time was spent, after we kind of sailed through time, and time was spent, the Langoliers came to devour it. And it's like, what? What? So the past doesn't exist. You can change it. Because the change becomes the now. And we can create the now. Oh, you know what? That fucking dude that let his dog, that big Rottweiler, out on me like a couple months back. Dobby walked in his grass and he just came flying out of the garage yelling like the rage in his voice. He just screaming because she walked in his grass. She don't know. She don't know what she's doing. She kind of drags me. If I'm walking in the middle, she usually takes me to the left. But maybe because she didn't see him or his dog out, she went to the right. I don't know. Maybe we were avoiding glass and I was walking more in the middle. I don't fucking know. But she usually don't go over there, but she does once in a while. And she just walked up on the grass, just sniffing, because she poops in my yard. She don't poop out on a walk like twice in the whole time I own her did she ever poop. And so I have to remember, feed her when we get back, you know. But anyhow, he just started yelling at her and me and calling me names and making fun of me and just this ignorant piece of shit that sometimes he could seem normal, but it's going against his nature or it's going against his programming, whichever. Don't really care. But he said he was going to go in a house and get the dog and let it loose on me. And he's like, what are you going to do? Sue me? Like the dog's going to attack me or my dog. And then the damage is done. What am I going to do? Sue him. Well, what's he going to do if I keep letting my dog decide to walk up in his grass? What if I walk in his grass? What if I go piss in his grass? What you going to do? But, you know, I don't get like that with people. That's just thoughts in my head sometimes. So anyhow, I had to call the cops. I called cops because he's threatening to use his dog as a weapon. He kind of already tried to. He did already try to. He let that dog loose on me on purpose before. And I trust my dog. I do not trust his dog. You know, I was glad that I had a calm, peaceful reaction when that happened because it could have went bad. It could have went bad. But, you know, I don't really give a fuck about a whole lot. So I was good. I got that attitude, you know. And he's all enraged. He yells at me. I hear him screaming at his dog and want to smack his dog. And I wonder how awful it is to live inside the house with him when nobody can hear him if he's willing to yell like that outside. Because I know I've been through anger stages in my life. I get there, but I'm not there when it comes to other people. I usually have it pretty contained unless something has really, really traumatized me and I let loose because that's a breaking point. So he's got a breaking point there and that's seeing a dog step on his grass. Like he sits there waiting and watching. Like some kind of predator, man, that's like a hermit crab gonna wait until something walks past and then pop its head out and grab its prey. It's like, what the fuck's wrong with him? So now that I'm really seeing this cycle, I'm like, I'm calling the cops because I'm not his woman to smack around or something and threaten and all that. Like, get the fuck out of here. I gave him a pass the first time when he actually did it, and I'm tired of it. What the fuck is wrong with him? Like, he got to work on himself. He needed to ask Jesus Christ for some good positive energy. Ask his higher self for energy. Ask the aliens for energy. I don't care what he asked for. But wherever this negative energy is coming from, he needs to be aware of it and focus on something else. Because, like, people be getting triggered about dumb shit. So, anyway, I don't know what he lives there for. Now, he should live alone. I wish I lived alone in the fucking woods. This is as close as I get. It's pretty good because I'm kind of concealed with all the trees out there. I'm done bitching to the landlord about sunlight and stuff. I'm not going to grow any more food out there. Fuck it. And trees are coming back even stronger than they did before. And the other ones are dying. Like, there's another dead tree in the yard. And that'll probably sit there till it falls over. Because I told him about it. And he can't see it when he cuts the grass around it. You know, told him it's dead. And the tree that he just took the top off and he left the stump there because I guess he didn't want to take it out of the yard. I don't blame him. What the fuck? What the fuck, right? Not like tenants deserve to have a beautiful place or anything. Because, I mean, how beautiful can it be with people that it's not like, you know, it's depressing around here. Like, how good can you make? I tried to make it real nice out there. I did put effort. I tried to make it nice in here, but, you know, I don't get any help, so it's kind of too much on me. Fuck it mode kicks in pretty easily these days. So. Anyhow, yeah, that tall pine tree thing, it's gonna fall down. It's ready to fall down. I asked him, just push it over. I don't want it to splinter on me and then pop up like a big piece of wood, kind of get like projected at me and go into my throat or something. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. So anyways, I just had those thoughts, those negative thoughts about it because I was going to push it over. And I thought, nope, I got a bad feeling about it. So I'm not going to do it. I don't know. The landlord might have better feelings about it and it will be perfectly fine for him. I'm not going to do it. But it's coming. It come down. All you have to do is push on it, and that thing's coming down. It's dangerous. Anyways, whatever. He'll figure it out. I should tell him about that one again. Because sometimes Dobby kind of jumps on it. Anyways, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm probably talking way too long. Yep, 45 minutes. About all kind of stuff. Okay, if you endured this video, thank you very much for listening. I appreciate you. Peace out, and God bless my adorables.